Hello everybody, welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you the most in-depth airsoft recording guide on the platform. There's been a bunch of other YouTubers make videos on the same topic, however this one is going to go into an extreme level of detail that is simply lacked in those other videos. This is all a result of the airsoft recording climate changing extremely over the past couple of years, with there being tons of new options and way to record your gameplay in a unique way. So without further ado, I've researched for hundreds of hours to get the following information to make this video as future-proof as possible. And with all that being said, let's get into the last airsoft recording guide that you will ever need. I've been making airsoft videos for a long time. What you see on screen right now is me doing a review of tactical pants in my bedroom. Historically, the airsoft recording advice that was always given was GoPros are the only way to go. The zoom camera shots, you strap a camcorder to the top of your gun and figure it out from there. While GoPros remain to be a phenomenal option, they are not the end-all be-all, and there are many other options as I'm going to talk about in this video. So without further ado, let's get right into all of your options for your head cam. At the current time of recording this video, there are three main options for your head cam. First and foremost, the GoPro, as mentioned before, the Insta360 Action Cam series, as well as the DJI Action Cam series. So let's talk a little bit about those cameras. Kicking off your head cam options, we have the GoPro, which is a compact, lightweight, and incredibly durable option for your YouTube channel. Their high quality video up to 5.3K and the newest models are amazing options for content creation. The versatility of mounting solutions that have been made available for GoPro style cameras have extremely changed the way that airsoft gameplay has been recorded. I think now's a great time to talk about Brain Exploder because he is doing unreal things for the airsoft industry and has been for years now. As you can see by the website, this dude has literally everything you could possibly need for any kind of camera, accessories, whatever it may be. So if you're looking to get into airsoft content creation, no matter what cameras you go with, make sure you check this guy out. All of his stuff will be in the links down below. The GoPro app also makes it extremely easy to review and share your gameplay after the fact. At this time, I recommend you pick up a GoPro Hero 11 as it seems to offer the best price to performance ratio. This camera is used by Dutch the Hooligan and is extremely high quality gameplays. As stated before, GoPros can be paired with a number of accessories that can make them usable in more and more situations. For example, the GoPro Max Lens mod allows you to widen the field of view and make your gameplay more visual appealing to the audience. You really can't go wrong with the GoPro, and the GoPro Max Lens mod will further elevate your gameplays. Secondly, we're going to talk about the Insta360 action cameras because they're doing super cool things, and I think that it can be used to create really cool airsoft content. If you want to know the most about this camera, go ahead and check out this guy's video. It has helped me while I'm doing research of this video, and he makes tons of great points while comparing it to the GoPro, so make sure you check it out. The modularity of these cameras is really cool. This is what's used by house gamers in the video that I'm showing on screen now. Insta360 has a lot of cool things going for them, especially their 360 cameras, which we'll talk about later in this video. But as far as your head cam, I think it's a great option. They can go toe-to-toe with the DJI as well as the GoPros, and it really comes down to personal preference. Obviously, if you get one camera of one brand, it would make sense to, while you're buying auxiliary cameras, stick with that same brand. That way you can use the same apps and keep them all within the same ecosystem. Once the 360 action cams seem to be the least popular of the three mentioned cameras, I think they're a great option, and we will continue to see how they are utilized as time passes. Make sure to let me know what you guys are using to record your videos down below. Our third camera is the DJI Osmo Action 4. It's a versatile, rugged action camera boasting a 1 1/3 inch sensor for stunning 4K footage and detailed photos up to 12 megapixels. The camera with Rocksteady 3.0 stabilization for ultra smooth video is perfect for capturing your high action moments on the airsoft field. The camera is waterproof up to 18 meters, so if that's what you're into. Without a housing, it offers diverse shooting modes, including HDR video and time-lapse. Its extended battery life and fast charging capabilities ensures that you can film your airsoft moments longer, making the Osmo Action 4 an ideal companion for your insane airsoft moments. Alright, in its fourth and own bonus category, we have the contour side camera setup series thing that people like to do. I'm not really seeing this camera used to record gameplays at a high level. If you guys are, make sure to let me know about it because I would love to know. These seem to be just to capture your moments, throw them on Instagram, but like I said, I'm not really seeing these being used to create the highest quality of content. Alright everybody, let's talk selfie cams because that's how you get to see your beautiful face. The rules are generally the same as your head camera. Like I said before, I would stick with the same brand that you pick for your head cam for your selfie cam. It'll just make everything a lot easier. However, while we're on the topic of selfie cams, I wanted to talk about the dual run cam PEC box by Brain Exploder. It keeps your camera setup very streamlined, and I think it's a really cool, very innovative way to capture your airsoft gameplays. However, this innovation does come with drawbacks, as the selfie cam and the zoom cam are both competing for top rail space on your replica, both cameras are slightly off center. While this isn't the biggest deal when it comes to your selfie cam, in terms of your zoom cam, the camera is slightly off center with your barrel, which can be slightly disorienting when you're looking around obstacles. Secondly, in regards to the selfie cam, a lot of YouTubers like to run their selfie cam a few inches off their rail to really show that third person look. And this just really isn't possible with the PEC box from Brain Exploder. Third and finally, I don't think that the run cams that are included are really the best, highest quality of cameras. The scope cam can be fuzzy at times and the reverse cam just doesn't look the best. However, like I said before, while this camera option does lack in some quality, it makes up for in form factor. Now, the final camera I wanted to talk about that I see some people using as selfie cams is the Drift Ghost XL. This camera was actually brought to my attention while it was being used by Kicking Mustang and Baz Airsoft, so massive shout out to both of them, as they're showing really just the potential that this camera has. Mustang himself said this wasn't the highest quality camera, however, it gets the job done, and for the small form factor, you really can't beat it. This is just one more option that I wanted to show you guys, because the more options you have, the more creative you can be with your content. However, if we're going to get really into it, let's talk about using 360 cameras as your selfie camera. As I kind of alluded to before, the Insta360 action cam kind of has the market locked down for the 360 cameras on the airsoft field. The GoPro Max is just an absolute behemoth. It is massive.
Dude, it is still massive.
And I don't really see a lot of dudes lugging that thing around. And on the same note of selfie cam, there's a lot of guys that are running back bars with these 360 cameras to provide a really cool angle. So with all that said, let's get right into the scope cam. What is going to be actually tracking your hits? Everybody knows that when you are capturing those airsoft cheaters caught on camera, it's extremely important to have the HD quality video to really just show how much of a cheater they are and tell all your friends about it. So today I'm going to be showcasing the best cameras to do so. Just like all the other groups, it would seem like we're playing a game of three, with there being three main options that people use for their scope cameras. However, I am going to be the first one to tell you that one of them is absolutely irrelevant and do not buy it under any circumstance. Chat, you heard it here first. Mobius is outdated, overrated, and obsolete, okay? So let's talk about a real man's camera. Starting off our list, we have the run cam. Now, there's been tons of different variations, starting with the drone intended ones that then turn into more airsoft specific ones like we have today. My personal camera of choice is the Run Cam Scope Cam 2 and the 40mm, which is on their site the, quote, sniper version. However, it is perfect for long-range assault rifle kills. I also own the 25mm camera, and I think it's a really cool in-between, but in most cases, it doesn't give enough zoom to really show what you want to see. This camera comes in both 1080p and 4K variants. However, the 4K variant does come with a significant price increase. Overall, I think the Run Cam, Scope Cam's options have really evolved in a lot of ways, and I don't think they're anywhere close to done. They're a great option, but let's talk about the Foxier Legend 4K. Alrighty, while Airsoft Cam Man makes this camera look really cool, let's hop right into specs. Right out of the box, the Foxier Legend is extremely impressive at only 49 grams. This thing is super light, and because I think that's pretty important. It can shoot at 4K 30 frames per second. However, if you want to drop it down, you can go 1080p at 60 frames per second or even 120 if you're into that kind of thing. Make sure you have a good SD card. I recommend SanDisk or Samsung for that. Do not go on Temu and buy the cheapest thing you can find. You will be crying whenever your footage is corrupted after an insane day of airsoft. Similar to the Run Cam Scope Cam 2, it does come with a built-in mounting solution, which is super nice. That way, it's not like the old Run Cams where we had to have the whole extra housing thing. That was just a bunch of bulk that no one wanted to deal with. So I gotta say, shout out to Foxier. I personally would really like to pick this camera up. It seems to have some really good BB tracking, as well as, I mean, it just looks cool, let's be honest. So I definitely see the acquisition of a Foxier Legend 4K in the Howie TV's near future. Well, everybody, I really hope you enjoyed my TED Talk today. I worked really hard on this video. It took so long, you don't even know. So if you guys could do me the world's biggest favor, drop a like and subscribe. It would mean the world. Boys, without further ado, thank you all so much for watching the end, and we'll see you all soon.
I mean, like,
I'm going to touch you from the rear. How about that?
maybe when you're old enough. You fucking jailbait.